Britain's flooded with tourists every year. Tens of millions fly in, and a huge chunk make a beeline for Buckingham Palace, all hoping to catch a glimpse of the royal guards. You know the ones: scarlet coats, bearskin hats, and a reputation for never cracking a smile, no matter who's watching. It's basically a rite of passage for tourists to snap a photo. But for some, that's just not enough. Instead, they poke, prod, pull faces, or try to get a reaction, like the guards are street performers instead of highly trained soldiers. But behind all the pageantry, these guys have one job: protect the monarchy, stand their ground, and tune out every bit of chaos, no matter how wild or disrespectful the crowd gets. Most tourists just stare or walk away with a photo, but the cocky ones always get put right where they belong. So stick around as we unpack moments when these tourists learned the hard way. Take this one. He rolls up with his crew, firing off jokes and doing everything short of a stand-up routine right in the guard's face.
A little closer.
We were together in school. Down way. So I'm standing here.
How long do you know this man?
30 years.
30 years you've been together, and you've been to school where?
Kensington.
Hogwarts. You've been to Kensington together? And
I had this guy's sword.
well,
I know him. He was never talkative. I was just this guy fooling around and having fun. And by recess, you know, you're just this guy hanging out. His mother always picked school. You know, he's that type of guy until he was 20. His mother picked him up from school.
Sure, the crowd got their viral moment. But what about the guard? That's a couple £100 out of his paycheck, just for daring to have a sense of humor. Honestly, how desperate do you have to be for a reaction that you'd mess with someone's job? But if that last guy went too far, the next one doubled down. He tried to interview the guards with a mic, thinking he'd get the viral clip of a lifetime. Instead, he ended up getting cuffed by armed police.
Interviewing the royal guards and their horses. Obviously, what's your name, mate? I don't know his name. What's your name? He's not saying anything as well. What are you saying, Goal? Yeah, cool. Hear that, man. Alright, like, can I ride him? Sausage. You're a sausage.
A few moments later.
You're gonna get me. I'm calm. I'm calm. Don't need to grab my neck, bro. Don't need to grab my neck.
They're all standing there. Standing there. Go.
Here we are. The police have had enough. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Well done.
And yeah, that went exactly as you'd expect. Mock the King's Guard, and someone in uniform will show you the door. Of course, some people just don't get it. Personal space isn't optional when it comes to the royal guards. No matter how many signs you walk past, there's always someone who thinks the rules are for everyone else. But crossing that invisible line always triggers a reminder. Loud, sharp, and usually with a side of public embarrassment.
You are handsome! Stop that! Oh, shit! Do not touch the King's lifeguard! The fuck! Don't touch the horse!
Out. You said get out.
No! Stand there, God!
And then there are the ones who just have to push it, poking, mocking, or flat out blocking the guards like it's all a big joke. Funny how fast the mood changes when the guard finally reacts.
We're back from the Queen's Guard!
little X.
In the fight! We're back from the Queen's Guard! On the box! Get back!
Esta mujer me está interrumpiendo la foto.
Get on the box!
Now that's what happens when you treat the royal guard and his horse like a tourist prop. One nudge, and she's suddenly getting up close and personal with the pavement. Maybe next time she'll read the sign on the floor.
He's got my, help me, he's got my arm.
This woman got a lesson in personal boundaries the hard way. She stood right next to a sign warning that the horse might bite, then acted shocked when it actually did. Some people learn by experience. This one learned by tooth marks. This right here is what most of these clowns don't see. Behind the tradition, the parades, and the straight faces, this is one of the toughest jobs on the planet. Guards stand for hours in scorching heat, locked in place, dressed in full uniform, sometimes until their bodies literally give out. Every summer, clips surface of royal guards collapsing right in the middle of a parade. The crowd gasps, medics rush in, but the ceremony never stops. And did you know they even have to practice how to faint? There's a right way to hit the ground if you're about to pass out on duty. Head straight, arms by your sides, no drama. It's called professional fainting. Because in this job, even falling down has a protocol. So imagine, you're fighting exhaustion, dehydration, standing there like a statue, knowing that if you go down, you have to do it by the book, all while some fool just wants to see you crack a smile. What looks like a statue in a silly hat is actually someone toughing it out, doing a job most people couldn't handle for 5 minutes. Honestly, for some of these folks, a sign isn't just enough. They need a personal reminder, delivered by either a 1,000-pound horse or a guard who's had enough for the day.
Step back with wings like God! Not cut the ring!
In the end, the rules are simple. Treat the guards and their horses with respect, or get ready for a lesson you won't forget. Some people never learn, but the guards never miss. If you enjoyed watching Karma in action, hit like, subscribe, and drop your wildest tourist story in the comments. See you in the next one.